Good morning, good Africans. I am sitting here agonizing, and then I'm sitting here today when the country is in tender hooks. We are still waiting or not for the final results to be announced today or any other day when it would be feasible to do so. There's something that really freaks me out at a personal level that I thought I should address and maybe seek sympathy from you guys, or maybe find clarity as to whether my worry is misplaced. Whenever Africans do something in this country, it is said that the markets will react. The Reserve Bank will be worried, and then the repo rate and all those things will shift, and something will break, something to that effect. And then the question is, which market, whose market, who benefits from that market? Is it a hoha that we used to use to lull children into sleeping, or to force them to conform to certain things that we were teaching them? But are Africans children? Or why don't they stand up and face this hoha in their eye and see if it really exists? And also, the second point that I want us to really address is this thing of being a constitutional democracy. I have a problem with democracy, the concept of democracy, but I also have a problem with this very one-sided constitution that is used to bind us into slavery. I know it is a good thing to have it, and it's a good thing to have a document, a business plan, so to speak, of the country, so that we move from the same page. But then what if the script is totally wrong? What if the script is skewed in such a way that it only serves the minority population in this country? Well, I'm not saying we should stop being a constitutional democracy, but I think we should change the constitution and put in place one that really serves the African people and the African continent in general. The time is now. The arrogance of ANC is now banished. I hope they will listen when we say we cannot wait for another 30 years. The black parties must come together and do exactly what we want them to do, which is to improve our lot. We can't be beggars in our country. We can't be beggars in our continent. We can't always be told about the hoha, which is foreign direct investment. This country is rich. It only requires us to think like that and be dutiful in trying to make sure that its riches benefit its people. Now, I know the middle class are vulnerable because they are used to this borrowed wealth, a wealth that can be upset by some foreign investment or some markets that is very temperamental when it comes to when Africans start thinking or start doing things for themselves. I know it's weird that it comes from a professor, someone who should know, but the time to rationalize, to try and justify, to try and put things into some little boxes is gone. We no longer have that. We only have the opportunity now to change the constitution so that it benefits my uncle, my unemployed millions of cousins and brothers. The time is now. Julius, swallow your pride. Msholozi, swallow your pride. Ndate Olomisa, swallow your pride. Our politicians, swallow your pride. For once, think of yourself as our servants and do what we want you to do. You are never our leader. You lead your political parties, but you don't lead us. We send you there to do what we wish we could do ourselves, but it's not possible. Please, the time is now. Get that 2/3 majority, put together a constitution that will make this country work. It's going to be war, but in every war there are casualties. This is why I'm pleading with the middle class to downscale and make sure that they live within their means. They don't borrow too much. But this is a sacrifice we can do for our children. Thank you.